Phillies just keep on rolling. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Philly Sensitive Media. Today we're going to recap tonight's game between the Phillies and the Colorado Rockies as the Phillies defeat the Rockies by a final score of 7-3 as the offense again comes alive. So these bats are definitely waking up. Now, I guess before getting into this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please show notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. This video is also brought to you by All Things Phillies. All Things Phillies provides a daily video of highlights from the game. So please go subscribe to his channel. Link in the description section. So for the first time this year, the Phillies have won 3 games in a row as they secure a series win against his Colorado Rockies team. So coming into Philadelphia, they were, playing pretty good baseball, and they have now lost 3 straight to the Phils. If you want to count the game they, last played out in Colorado, they've now lost 4 straight to the Phils, and hopefully they will lose 5 straight to the Phils tomorrow and get swept out. That's what we're hoping for at 105. But the bad defense continues for the Colorado Rockies. Of course, they were not slapping an official error tonight. But bad heads-up play, plays that should be made, and a lot of pass balls, just not good defense over there on the Colorado Rockies team. And as I talked about, you thought the Phillies had bad defense. That Colorado Rockies team, not real impressed with them either. As we pick up the scoring summary here in the bottom of the first inning, stay hot. El Torito as he homers on a fly ball to right field. That was Herrera's second home run of the season, and the Phillies now lead it 1-0. Odubel Herrera with another home run. He's been pretty hot, coming back from the IL. So this is just great. This is the guy that really didn't hit the ball over the wall a lot last year. So already has 2 home runs. That ball was absolutely destroyed. It goes into the second deck, goes over 400 feet. So the Phillies jump ahead to a 1-0 lead. Let me pick it up here in the bottom of the second inning. Another RBI right here by Odubel Herrera as he hits a towering fly ball out to center field. Juan Camargo comes around to score, and it's 2-0 Philadelphia. So Odubel Herrera with some fundamental baseball getting the job done right there. He hits the ball 9 miles into the second deck in right field. Then he delivers the second run of the ball game on this hack fly. 2-0 Philadelphia. Then we pick it up here in the top of the third inning. Connor Joe singles on a ground ball to left field. Jose Iglesias comes around to score, and the Rockies now get on the board. Now a 2-1 ball game. So Connor Joe delivers the first run of the ball game for this Colorado Rockies team, and their offense definitely has not been very good in this series. No question about that. Then in the same inning, Randall Grichuk singles on a line drive to right field, and Alan Tirico comes around to score, and a good throw by Nick Castellanos able to nab Randall Grichuk at second. So they were able to tag him out, but not before the tying run comes around to score to make it a 2-2 ball game. Ranger Suarez ran into a little bit of trouble this inning, but he was able to get out of it after this. He was able to get out of it after this to keep the ball game tied. So he let the offense do its work. The changeup looked okay tonight. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So a 2-2 ball game. Then we pick it up here in the bottom of the third inning. Nick Castellanos grounds out the second, and Bryce Harper comes around to score, and the Phillies now lead it 3-2. So Nick Castellanos delivers the RBI to put the Phils in front. So a nice job right there just to get the job done. We're not asking for anything huge, and Nick Castellanos just doing some simple baseball. That's the thing I really like about this Phillies team right now. In this series, they're scoring a lot of runs and sack flies. They're taking advantage of mistakes. And yes, I understand that people are like, going on this offense and say, hey, the offense looks good, but, there are a lot of mistakes over there. But we've seen this a lot of years past that this Phillies team hasn't taken advantage of their opponent's mistakes. Have we not? They've definitely taken full advantage of their opponent's mistakes, which what you should be doing. So I find that very, very encouraging. Then we pick it up here in the same inning. Didi Gregorius doubles on a line drive to right field. His 4th double of the season as Alec Bohm comes around to score, and it's now a 4-2 ball game. So Didi Gregorius, great job right there. That ball was definitely hit hard. I thought it had a chance to get down. It did. Randall Grichuk, tried to make the catch at the wall. Nice leaping attempt, but he just came up short. So he had trouble getting the ball in out there. He got it in, pretty quick, but, kind of lost his balance out there after jumping. And Alec Bohm able to score to give the Phillies now a 2-run lead. And we pick it up here in the top of the 6th inning. He does it again as C.J. Cron homers on a fly ball to left center field, his 7th of the season off of Ranger Suarez. And it's now a 4-3 ball game. So we saw it out in Colorado last week going against Jerry Sprilia with the 3-run go-ahead home run. That was just awful. I don't want to relive that That definitely hurt. That ball pretty good line out to left center field. So it's now a 4-3 ball game as they get the run back. And in the bottom of the 6th inning, as JT Muto gets it off tonight, Garrett Stubbs. I tell you what, I was kind of knocking this guy going into the season. Well, I tell you what, I mean, he's looked pretty good so far this year. His first career triples, he triples on a fly ball to right field. The ball really wasn't read that great by Randall Grichuk out in there in right field. And Dieter Gores comes around to score his second run of the night. As I talked about, that's Stubbs' first career triple. And the Phillies now lead it 5-3 as they get that run right back. So awesome job, Stubbs, definitely turning on the wheels. It's nice to know that hopefully we have a reliable backup catcher for JT Muto. So we got some production behind home plate tonight, and his name was not Jacob Tower Muto. His name was Garrett Stubbs. So he definitely had a good night tonight, man. He just missed a home run. I mean, of course, it was like 30 degrees at the game. Of course, it wasn't that cold, but it felt like 30 degrees. 29 degrees, first pitch. When we left, when I left the Phillies up, it was about 45 degrees. Gave a ball a really good ride out to right field. Unfortunately, was tracked down. That would have been his first career home run. I guarantee if that was a hot August night, that ball would have been out of the ballpark. And that would have been his first career home run. But of course, the ball doesn't really carry in this kind of weather. It's definitely cold up here, up north. There's no question about that. But the warm weather is definitely coming. Felt kind of weird being back here after being in Florida. I felt like I was in 20-degree weather tonight at the ballpark. So 5-3 Phillies. Then we pick it up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. No, this was not officially declared an error, but this was just a play that you at least have to knock the ball down. My goodness gracious. That's the Colorado Rockies defense shifting to the right side. You heard me right. I mean, there's a right-handed hitter, and they're shifting to the right side. Very, very strange. When do you ever see that? It just goes to show you how much Alec Boehm hits the ball the other way. They are shifting on the right side of the field. So that is awfully, awfully strange. The left fielder is basically playing out in left center. So it definitely was weird to see that as Alec Boehm goes against the shift as he grounds the ball to third. And it's not handled very well as it goes past the third base bag and Jose Iglesias runs to retrieve it. But not before Bryce Harper comes around to score. An RBI single right there for Alec Boehm. The Phillies now lead it 6-3. So nice job right there for Alec Boehm. That ball wasn't really hit that hard. Nice chopper. But got the job done, man. It got the job done. He went against the shift. He pulled the baseball, but he went against the shift. I mean, how weird does that sound? Guy pulls the baseball, and he's going against the shift. Just let that sink in there for a second. That is very, very strange. That's very, very strange. I was just really laughing when I saw that. So 6-3 Phillies. Then we pick it up here in the same inning. Dieter Gregorius hits a second place fly out to left field as he goes the other way. And Nick Castellanos comes around to score. And the Phillies now lead at 7-3. So as I talked about, not all these home runs. Joe Barrera hit that moonshot in his second deck in right field. Sack flies. RBI groundouts. I mean, taking advantage of our opponent's mistakes. I understand, yes, this offense has looked pretty good. But I like the fundamental baseball. I love the fundamental baseball. Phillies are doing the little things right. They've done the little things right in these 3 games. They're doing what they should be doing. They're playing fundamentally sound baseball for the most part, which I find to be very, very encouraging. We've seen this team even go on stretches, even when they look good. They're hitting all these home runs. There's, runner at third, less than 2 outs. They usually fail to get the job done. But they've done a great job in this series with doing that. We didn't see it in that Brewers series, especially on Sunday night. I hate to go back to his bases loaded, less than 2 outs. We have 1 out, bases loaded, and we get nothing. That can't happen. Stuff like that can't happen. Of course, occasionally it's going to happen. I understand that, but most of the time, you have to do the job right there. And we definitely did the job in those kind of situations tonight, and we've done it over the past 3 games. So I give this Phillies offense a lot of credit. Joe Barrera, only one hit was a big one. That solo shot to right field. They absolutely crushed. Leadoff for him on to start the ball game. What a way to start. And then he gets another RBI on the sac fly. Good night for Odubel El Torito. Rhys Hoskins with a rough night as he goes hitless with 3 strikeouts. His bat definitely wasn't there tonight, as we talked about. I mean, definitely an inconsistent guy. Bryce Harper, 3 knocks tonight. Of course, he's a Las Vegas native, and I'm sure this weather was definitely tough on him. Oh boy, so he got a triple tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Harper legging out a triple as he hit the ball, deep to center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. They definitely gave that ball a good ride. Also scored 2 of the Phillies, 7 runs tonight. Nick Castellanos also collecting 2 knocks, doing the job with the RBI ground out, the sac fly. I love it. I mean, because I was out in right field, I forgot to mention this. Every time, 1 out, 2 outs, he's always giving it to, the guys around him. Then he's, going to turn around to the fans and say 2 outs, 2 outs. So I love that, man. He has, kind of a desire to interact with the fans. So we always love that, especially in this city. Kyle Schwarber, not the best out of him tonight. I mean, a couple calls that were close. But you got to swing the bat. You got to swing the bat. I mean, he took the bat out of his hands. He had second and third, one out. They just intentionally walked him. They were pitching around him with the righty on the mound. An outcome, 2 hits. Then, of course, one of them was that lucky RBI single. Didi Gregorius with 2 knocks this evening with the RBI double, the sacrifice fly. Didi Gregorius just looks solid. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, 341 average, 830 OPS. Said coming out from training, I'm like, don't doubt this guy. I wasn't saying he was going to do this, and of course it's still early. Remember, he started off strong last year, so we have to give this a little bit more time. But so far, so good for Didi Gregorius. So yes, indeedy. Juan Camargo goes hitless at second. As he got the start over there, as he's really settled back down to earth. But Garrett Stubbs, 2 knocks tonight with the triple, and he just missed a homer. Unfortunately, he was tracked down out there, as we talked about. It's a cold night here up north. We're in Philadelphia. It's around 45 degrees, not baseball weather. And he gave that ball a pretty good ride, as we talked about. That was July or August or even June. Warmer weather, that ball would have been gone. If we were down Clearwater, that ball would have been gone. Definitely disappointing for him. But hey, I mean, he still had a good night back there. Ranger Suarez, 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, all 3 earned, 1 walk in, 3 strikeouts. Hey, he kept us in the ball game. I mean, not the greatest start in the world. I remember, before the season started, and of course we all remember how great Ranger was last year. Somebody told me that said, hey, I mean, he had a great last year, but I think he's going to be decent this year. And so far, he hasn't been as good as last year, but he's been decent. He's kept us in ball games. And that's really all we can ask. But I just want a little bit more left at his turn pitching. He gives us 6 innings, which is okay. He kept us in the ball game. I mean, not great, but got the job done as he gets the win now 2-0 on the year. I was pretty impressed with his stuff tonight. Was able to work out of some trouble. He's a ground ball guy. And the defense did their job tonight. Seen it before, where the defense has not done their job when he's on the mound, and it really seems to rattle him. So I don't really blame that too much on him. But Jose Alvarado working himself into trouble, of course, as he always does. I was not impressed with him tonight at all. A lot of solid contact. He's just, he really bothers me. He just really bothers me. And Seranthony Dominguez comes in and gets us out of that trouble. Thankfully, we need to use Seranthony more. We really need to use Seranthony more. Jerry's Familia also working himself into trouble. Out there in the top of the 8th inning, and he allows back-to-back singles to start the inning. He just didn't look good out there. Then Brad Hand comes into the ballgame, able to get us out of that trouble, which is huge. Pitching in the clutch, as I always talk about. And Brad Hand able to come in with the bases loaded and 2 outs, and he's able to get us out of it. Huge. And Corey Knebel able to come in. Of course, he was not given the save. It's not a safe situation. He did allow a knock, but he got the job done. We got to win, and that's all that matters. So 7-3 final score. Both clubs had 12 hits. Another double-digit night. In hits for this Phillies team. Love to see it. Hopefully we can keep it up tomorrow. The baby blue uniform have arrived. I can't wait to wear them tomorrow. I cannot wait. It just looks so awesome. Bar on the mound for Colorado. Mar 1-1 with a 4.20 ERA, going against Zach Wheeler, looking for his first win of the season. 0-3 with a 8.53 ERA. Currently the Cubs lead the Atlanta Braves 4-3 in the top of the 10th inning. Hopefully that stays as is. The Mets lose in dramatic fashion today. St. Louis Cardinals bench clearing with Nolan Arenado. It always seems like there's drama when it comes to New York Mets. Does it not? I mean, always these ejections, always these big brawls, there's always drama with them. There's always drama. Typical Mets, typical New York. And the Marlins defeat the abysmal Washington Nationals by a final score of 2-1. That Nationals team is just so bad. So bad. So the Phillies find themselves in sole possession of third if the Braves hold on to lose. So guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please show engagement bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, check out the social media. Link in the description section at Phillies Answer Media, Instagram. Follow me on Twitter at Piazza Media. Call or text 267-225-3292. Email me philliesandmedia@gmail.com. So guys, thanks so much for watching. 105 the first pitch tomorrow. Remember, on the mound for Colorado, 1-1 with a 4.20 ERA, going into Eckler 0-3 with a 8.53 ERA. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go Phillies. I'll see you guys.